Having ya? Alright. Sound? Sound as a pound. That's how you're supposed to answer, Gary. It's Pond Garden. When I say having ya, just say sound as a pound. Just messing about by the little... See, I'd like to call it a Tosai tank because that's what it is, but Vince has got a Tosai tank and I don't want him to think I'm sort of following suit. So I'm having a look. Just having a look. I'm going to spin you around because I've just got a few of the little ones out, which if you remember a few weeks ago we put them in. And I was looking a bit crap. So I thought, well, you know what, I've left them alone, I've fed them, put some salt in. So there's some salt in here, it's about 0.4 of salt. Because I've used a salt meter and I don't try and work it out off a graph. You know what I mean? So there's still a lot of them swimming about in there, but I've got a few out just to show you, just to they have really perked up. Let me spin around and I'll show you. I don't really know what I'm going to document this week, but we've got a spawning on, which is just down there in the blue vat. That happened last night, which I hoped it would, but the trouble is there's massive temperature swing in there, so I don't even think they'll kick off now. I took... Well, I'll explain more about that later. Let me just show you these first. Catch you in a sec. So I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but the black on these is now black. There's no white mucus. I'm just trying to shadow this as best I can. There's no white mucus covering the black or anything like that. They are black. So yeah, that's probably one of the better ones. The sumi on that it's just like ink. It's also a sheero here. A little bit of red on the sheero, but that'll get covered up. So yeah, that's also looking really good. They all are. I mean, you see most on the Uyatsuris, which are these, because obviously they're dark, but they're looking really good. And the slime, you can feel the healthy slime on them as well. With a nice little shower there, Shiro Tsuri there. So yeah, all in all I'm pleased with it. It's up to about 0.4 of salt, and that was a guess if I'm honest, because I ordered a salt meter which never come off eBay. So I ordered another one off Amazon which was here the day after, and I got it up to about 0.4, 0.6. As you can see they're still swimming about. There's a couple of showers, and of course the Tancho Goshki and that what I bought for the show and grow. But yeah, these all in all, just to show you, if anybody who's interested, they are doing really well. Growing as well, starting to put a bit of size on now. Still not eating as much as I'd like them to, but it is what it is. But yeah, all in all, really happy with them, and there's a lot more in there to go. Happy days. I'll catch you in a bit. Oh, I've just done a full video in portrait instead of turning the phone around like a donut. Right then, we've got two female Karachigois, a male Chagoi, a female Chagoi and two male Chags in this pool at the minute. I put them in yesterday at 24 degrees. I had them covered with a tarpaulin, but I felt as though the tarpaulin was disturbing them too much by flapping around in the wind. So as you can see, all around the edge I've put these pegs, and it was still flapping about. So I took the tarpaulin off around about 6 o'clock last night, and I put this netting on, which is just scaffold shading, scaffold, sort of stuff you see up scaffold anyway. So I put this on, and they've settled down a hell of a lot more, but no action overnight, and I think it's down to the temperature dropping. Now I looked at these this morning, that was at 14 degrees, so that's a 10-degree drop overnight, which ain't really doing them any favours as to spawning, but it's ain't doing them no favours, full stop. So the mistake I made is I don't leave the fish tank heaters in, so I might stick them back in and try and get it to around between 20 and 24 again, and see if we can hold it overnight, and then hopefully it should kick them off tonight. Give them a spray of water with the hose as well, just to mimic raining unless it does rain, and we'll see what happens from there. But yeah, if they don't spawn within the next 2 days now, then they'll be out and back in the pond, and I'll try them again this year. If I try anything else this year, it'll be the showers, but that'll be in a few weeks time. In between now and then we've got an oldie to go on. So yeah, I'm just sort of dossing at the minute. I'm going to put the fish tank heaters back in, try and get the temperature up, but I don't know how they'll get on with raising the temperature and raising with it, so we'll see what happens anyway. But I'll keep you updated on the spawning if it happens. Never guaranteed, but we'll see how we get on. Catch you later. There you have it, the reminiscence of an unsuccessful spawning. Spawning brushes on the line and thrown over there, just emptying the water out of the tank, flooding the garden again. Nothing happened last night, even at 19 degrees, nothing still happened, so the blue tank now is going to be washed out and maybe packed away. So will the spawning brushes. I'll give them a good wash as well, and we might do one in a few weeks time, but we'll see how it goes. But there you go, Sunday morning, nothing happened. Get the fish out of the ammonia water what they was in, get them back in the pond, job done. So yeah, right, I'll either end it here because there ain't much to update, or I'll catch you in a bit. Cheers guys. So it's just after 9 PM Sunday night, and we've been to the garden centre today, and I've treated myself to some ices. My missus, there's the pots for the ice, a couple of the ices to give. My missus has had some fuchsias for just to fill her pots up. But yeah, the spawning failed, as I've already documented. Just got up here and show you. Got the pool all cleaned out. So the pool's all nice and clean now. I'm thinking I might have tried a little bit too early in the year. Looking back on some videos which I did with the Sankeys, it was like the end of June. Brushes are all in there, soaking in the water, getting rid of the ammonia. They've got to go in the washing machine on a rinse. Parents are in here. Nothing really to show in there other than they're all swooning about, having a doss. So you can see the chagoi and one of the crossy boys, the other one's sort of down that end. Can't really see very well. Go walk and shower. Little ones and feeding well, I'm in there, and the big pond I've just put in, which is against all the rules I know, but there you go. 9 o'clock, and I've just put in an overdose of Flukes Plus. What am I doing here? There you go, that's what I wanted. So I've just overdosed them with Flukes Plus, because they have got flukes. So they'll sit in that now for a couple of days, and then I'll give them an half a dose of Flukes Plus on day 3, and then I'll give them another half a dose of Flukes Plus on day 5, and when I scrape again on day 6, as you can see that one, that big Sankey just flashed, then should be fluke free, he says, touch wood. So I'm sorry for the lack of content this week guys, it's been one of them. I really felt like doing it, to be honest. I really felt like doing anything. But these are starting to flick and go mad now because the flukes are playing up. They know the prosequentals in the water. So obviously the flukes are starting to go berserk. Hopefully that's killing them off. In this 4,000 gallon I should have put 65 grams if I remember right, of Flukes Plus. They've had about 85, so it's slightly overdosed. And then I'll give them 40 grams on day 3 and 40 grams on day 5. So that's me 100 grams gone. I did have a little bit left in another package, so if you're doing your maths now, don't worry, I've already sorted that. Right, there you go. Future videos, there's going to be some big changes coming up. I will tell you now, this lot is getting totally changed, it's getting revamped. There might be some building work, there might be a total revamp of the pond. I ain't saying for definite yet that the building work's going to happen, but the filter system is certainly getting revamped, but I'll cover that more when we get there. I have already got one little bit towards the new filters. So the Nexus is coming out, obviously you've already gathered this, that the Nexus is coming out the bead's coming out, everything's getting redone. The length of the drain's getting shortened, and it's like I said, there's plans for the pond, but whether that'll happen or not, I don't know. I've asked the builder to do it, but I might as well ask this stump here, this piece of wood, because I've had more response off that piece of wood. But yeah, I might end up laying the blocks myself if I do it. We'll keep it tuned. We'll see what happens. But that's going to be later on in the year. But in the meantime, I'll leave it there. Thanks guys. Sorry once again. Sorry about the lack of content. But thanks to all the subscribers, all the new subscribers as well. We're over the 300 now, which is quite a surprise when I checked. But yeah, it means the world. So yeah, thanks to everyone who subscribed. Keep it tuned, because I said this is basically a documentary to try and get the garden sorted out, which so far it ain't really happened. I mean, I've still got the fences there, but I haven't even looked at. But what I might do as well in the week, I might put some old videos of when I did the Sankey spawning, which I really were ready for. There was about 30 to 40,000 fry, might have even been more than that, and for just a small paddling pool, swimming pool if you like, I really were ready for that. So there you go. Right, I'm going to leave you to it because I'm babbling on. Right guys, thanks for your company, and once again thanks to all the subscribers, and keep hitting that like button, and we'll keep the content coming. Catch you later folks.